Hello, I think for many people, myself included, one of the hardest things about getting started as a tutor is getting your name out there when there's already many other people out there promoting themselves as a tutor. But at the same time, you don't want to come across as a salesperson because feeling salesy is just kind of like it seems it's hard. I think it's something that you either can do naturally and with ease, or it's something that your brain is just kind of like fighting against. And I found that my brain just I'm not a natural salesperson. But one of the things I did when I first started tutoring was I it was over the summer holidays and I hired a room for a couple of days. It was a free room in a local office block, which um it was a local organization kind of like offered it out. And what I did was I offered free sessions. I called it tutoring for charity. And I said that I would tutor their child for an hour for if they in return, instead of paying me, they would put a donation into my charity box, which was to support a dog rescue. Dog rescue just seemed to be the right choice at the time because we just got a dog from a rescue centre and it seemed like a way of giving back. It didn't raise a huge amount of money, I must admit. It was probably 50, £60 at tops. But what I did find from this, and it was never the actual intention, was because it was for charity, it wasn't for profit. I was able to place an advert for it in the local paper. I was able to mention it on the local, or I was interviewed on the local radio. I could put it in Facebook groups and it increased our visibility. So people that hadn't been able to make the free sessions got in touch and said, but actually would still be interested in tutoring from you. And the people which had come to the sessions kind of said, this is great. Sorry, I can't afford to do it all the time, but this has been really helpful as a one-off. And sometimes it's not so much about what you actually earn, it's about how many people become aware of you. And that's what this tutoring for charity really helped me do. It's helped me become Dawn the tutor to someone that was much more visibly known in the local town. And people are often far more willing to share and support something that goes beyond just your profits. And so it's a gentle way of kind of like getting yourself out into the local community without seeming like a brash salesperson, without kind of like by letting people come to you in a way that feels more natural, as if you're not just doing it to benefit yourself, you're doing it to benefit them and the wider community. And people warm to that. And then they see what you can offer and they can like go, yeah, this is something I'd like to continue with. So sometimes the smallest ideas create the biggest opportunities. It wasn't what I'd anticipated. I just thought it'd be a way to make some money for the dog rescue centre. But actually, and it's awful to say it, I think it did me more good than it did them. But I hope that's an idea that you can use to help grow your tutoring business. You don't need a big budget to get started. And I've forgotten what I was going to say. I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. So I shall leave it there. Have a good week. And I really hope you found this idea helpful. Have a great week. Take care.